Fresno, California. And in high school tournaments, he said...
Well, he stayed in the gym, Allie. Thank you. So the Rockets win the tip. Here are the starters for Utah. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And Şengün gets it to go. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the bucket by the Jazz. Smith no good. And here's Markkanen. Pass to Olynyk. Olynyk with a screen on Porter for three. Sexton. Olynyk lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Green to the middle. Here's Smith. And that comes off the assist by Green.
Good read from Green there, getting better at sensing when his teammates are wide open and need the ball.
And just continuing to impress at every level. Smith Jr. was a five-star recruit, led Auburn to a great season as a freshman, and he's just starting to tap into his potential now.
Clarkson against Green, just 5 on the clock. And Markkanen with the stuff.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
Smith Jr. with incredible upside, Grant. And he's got the work ethic to make it all happen.
Yeah, he really does, B.A. He's a humble guy. He puts in extra time at practice, and it really shows in his skill set. Just very advanced for his age.
Count that bucket. Sexton's got 6 points.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Here's Green. Here he goes. And it's hammered home by Green.
He knew he had to take it up strong. David dunking on Goliath.
Right side Olynyk. Back to Sexton. Shot from 12. Off the left rim and out. The Rockets trail. Now here's Porter. Pass to Smith. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, Porter has tremendous talent and is very creative. He's good at getting his guys the ball when they're ready to score. A good passer because he's got good vision.
Now here's Sexton. He has 6. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Kevin Porter. Well, the past few seasons, the Jazz have become serious playoff contenders.
You know, B.A., with high expectations, they haven't reached their goal. Now, this franchise definitely has their sights set on the ultimate prize, their first championship.
Now here's Porter. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Martin outside. Pass to Şengün. Back to Martin. And here's Porter outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Şengün. Rebound, Utah.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And the Rockets making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Sexton against Porter. Puts up a three. The Jazz again can't hit. The Rockets have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And stolen by Green. Pass to Şengün. Here's Kaminsky. Back to Şengün. The shot misses. Clarkson outside. It's Markkanen on the wing. It's good if it goes. No good on the buzzer beater. What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for Utah. 8 points in the quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So on the floor for Utah, we've got Colin Sexton, Lauri Markkanen out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. The three from Sexton. The kick to Olynyk. 2 on the clock. Utah gets it back. Markkanen outside. Tries yet again. Olynyk with a screen on Tate. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Green with the ball. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Clarkson with the ball. Green picks him up. The three from Sexton. The Jazz with another miss.
Absolutely beloved by his teammates. Boban Marjanovic is such a positive locker room presence. I mean, his kindness, his affability and joy are really contagious and do wonders for a team environment.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the Rockets making a change here. Smith's checked in. And for Marjanovic, the 7'4" center makes the most of his playing opportunities.
He sure does, B8, and he doesn't get much playing time. And for you analytics guys out there, he's got one of the best offensive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Come on, with authority.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under, what you say?
My goodness.
Come on now.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Şengün finds Green. Pulls up at the elbow, and it's good. 2 points. Green's got 8.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Defended by Şengün. Soft touch off the glass.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Green, the pass to Şengün. And it's Kelly Olynyk with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Pass to Green. Takes it inside. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game. Boy, in this day and age of how the game is played, Markkanen's skill set, hand and glove fit, superb at spacing the floor with his shooting stroke.
Out left to the wing. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
You look at how the game is played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
The Rockets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Porter, the pass to Tatum. Back to Porter. It's Martin on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Porter. And another miss by Houston.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's Abaji. Dunn outside to the inside. Pass to Azubuike. Now here's Dunn. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
He gets it in there. Dunn's got his first points of the game.
Tell you what, guys, there's no way you're stopping Dunn when he's that close to the hoop.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity at a three-point play. Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, VA. Second in the league in pace, aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
Here's Tate. The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And the Rockets lead by 1. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this was
The previous play is under review.
so many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still heaved.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Now Porter. Here's Smith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Rockets on top, up 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Utah trailing here. We've got Jayshawn Tate. Kenyon Martin is out there with Smith. Then it's Boban Marjanovic, and it's Porter in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And Houston is shooting it well, around 55% for the game. And here's Tate outside. Up again. No good that time. Utah shooting at 45% of the game so far. Rob. Outside Porter. Pass to Marjanovic. Knocked away. In transition, here come the Jazz. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Done with it. Martin picks him up. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Gay, an outstanding player, finishing with power. Doesn't get any easier than that.
Houston calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Rockets making a change here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
And one word that always goes along with the Jazz: defense. They've been a top 10 defense in the league in 6 of the last 7 seasons.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Green with the ball. Dunn in his pocket. It's Tate on the wing. They get it back. Here's Şengün. They shoot again. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And with a defense like Utah's had, it's easy to see why they've been a playoff regular.
Well, it's always a good idea to put a priority on getting stops. Now, it'll be interesting because they traded away their anchor on defense, Rudy Gobert. Can they live up to the standard they've set the last few seasons? Let's see if it can happen.
Tipped. Dunn outside. Down low. Here's Azubuike. Back to Dunn. Here's Abaji. He's covered by Tate. Clock at 6. Inside. On the wing, Green lets the 3 fly. Another 3 from Houston.
Quick release for the rookie. Green making it look easy.
Gay left side. Back to Dunn. Pass to Azubuike. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside, Green. Here's Şengün. For the lead. Now here's Green. Up and over Dunn. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tate. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Chris Dunn.
Team foul. At the line for your Rockets, Jayshawn Tate. At the line for 2.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
No doubt about it. The Rockets are in a rebuilding mode. I mean, I know it's a phrase we often use, but Houston really has stripped themselves down to the studs.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Sexton goes in. Markkanen against Şengün. Şengün with a double team. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Rockets have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Clark, one sign that Houston is building for the future has to be all of their young talent.
Yeah, I agree with you, B.A. They're planning for the road ahead. Lots of gifted players on the way up who could develop into a tight-knit squad over the coming seasons. Will be fun to watch what goes on in Houston.
To the paint. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Smith with it, picked up by Sexton. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
It's both from the stripe. The Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. They set the screen to halt the run. And he converts the layup.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's Green. 12 points for him. Drives to the hoop. Out to the right wing. And it's Tate off the drive. Şengün, no good.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Tate against Markkanen. There's the steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Oh, man, the defender bites on the up fake, giving him a clear line to the basket.
Hey, when it works, that move is just too pretty.
Yeah, he did. It was beautiful. You've got to sell that up fake, and he did.
Timeout called. Houston. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green doing work inside. Feels like he can score on just about anybody.
From deep three-point range, and that'll do it for the third quarter. The Rockets on top, up by 4, and don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Utah 5 right now. We've got Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Houston.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And you can't overlook all their points at the foul line. Getting into the body and making the officials blow the whistle.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit to sweet setup on that one.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Green against Sexton. The shot. Back to Green. And stolen by Sexton. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to Olynyk. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's Green. Blocked. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Looking for a one-word descriptor for Jalen Green? The best one I come up with is exciting. The way he runs the floor and gives every play his all. This guy is just fun to watch.
Sexton against Tate. It's Markkanen on the wing. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Timeout called. Houston. And the Rockets making a change here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Steven Silas went over with his team during the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Allie, thank you. Sexton with it, guarded by Smith. Olynyk against Smith, down low. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Utah leading. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Clarkson outside. Olynyk with a screen on Green. Clarkson for three. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the attack, Green.
Green, because of his creativity and athleticism, carving up the defense with ease.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. That free throw misses. And he's good on the second.
Shooting for Utah, Colin Sexton.
And he nails the third.
I'm sure he wanted to hit all his free throws, but at least he gave his team the lead.
Pass to Şengün. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Markkanen with it. Green picks him up. Sexton passes to Olynyk. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Sexton against Porter. Outside Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Clarkson with the ball. Over Green. And another miss by Utah.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Porter, the pass to Smith. Cash assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game. Clarkson outside to the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Porter finds Green. Outside for Porter. Martin outside. He can't get it to go. The Jazz have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Olynyk for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And it's a 4-point Jazz lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
Got a hand on it. It's Olynyk, high post. Working on Green. Inside. Smith against Clarkson. And he lobs it up top.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Growing into accepting more responsibility over time, Green also wants to be the guy to take big shots, too.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Driving to the basket. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Olynyk with a screen on Porter. Outside Olynyk. 20 seconds left in the final quarter. Porter, the pass to Green. To the middle. Count it!
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
And Utah calls time here. They're behind by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Now a timeout called by Utah. They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice.
Here's Sexton. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops.
Tip-off goes to Houston. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the center, filling out the middle. GA, the Houston Rockets, coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And finished off by Porter.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Morris outside. The wide open look here for Porzingis. A shot off that time. And the Rockets take it the other way. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Morris. Nice shot by Smith.
Solid job of moving the ball by Green, setting up a teammate.
Morris against Green. Inside, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's Green, and then jammed down as he goes right over Daniel Gafford.
And one of Green's best assets, his leaping ability. He's a natural athlete, very explosive.
Morris inside, working on Green. Outside, Beal. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the game. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring load, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Now, here is Morris. Out to Porzingis. Jacks up a three. Trains it from beyond the arc. Porzingis has got 5.
You can see the level of attention Bradley Beal draws. This guy is so heady, finding the open teammate.
Green dishes to Martin. Back to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Green's got his second bucket.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Now, here's Porter. Şengün finds Green. Outside, Porter. Smith inside, headed by Porzingis. Smith with the basket on the assist from Porter.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Beal. That's tipped. Morris against Martin. Nice shot by Smith. 7 points for Smith.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morris kicks to Porzingis. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. Outside, Porzingis. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Rockets making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. It's Martin on the wing. Porter looking it over. Back to Martin. Smith outside. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Pass to Morris from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Rebounded by Gafford. Wizards trail by 3. Outside, Beal. It's up a 3. And Gafford throws it down.
Terrific handle right there by Beal. Comes off the pick with his head up, looking for his teammates.
Porter against Morris. And a wide open look for Porter. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Morris. Good on the 13-footer.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington. It's Beal on the wing. He got it up, and it's good. But hold on, the officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed,
The previous play is under review.
he's certain he beat the buzzer.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like...
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Rockets lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Morris and Beal are the guards. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Daniel Gafford. And
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
in decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Free throw drops for Green. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Out to Kuzma. And the three off target. Houston in the lead. Green, the pass to Marjanovic. Green in the post. He's against Morris. Green, no luck. Wizards have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the paint. It's deflected. Pass to Gafford. Marjanovic against Porzingis. Back to Gafford. Just 4 to shoot. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kuzma can't get it to go. The Rockets shooting it as well as you're going to see. 67%. Oh!
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And, boy, he just keeps coming.
Morris inside, guarded by Green. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button we saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, die-hard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Washington calls timeout. Washington making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Wright in for Monte Morris. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Outside, Porzingis from deep. He gets the three-pointer to fall. Porzingis has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Boy, don't let Porzingis get cooking from three-point territory. He is a sweet shooting big man.
Şengün finds Martin. Back to Şengün from downtown. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Porzingis uses the glass to finish the layup. Porzingis has got 17 now.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Outside, Porzingis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Smith checked in for the Rockets. And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before. Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Kuzma with it. Now Smith defending. Kuzma kicks to Porzingis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Well, we know that Kristaps Porzingis can shoot the rock. He's a sweet shooting big, but you'd love to see him use his size in the paint.
The kick out to Porter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And Porter drops them both.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for the Washington Wizards. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. Okay, David, much appreciated. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Kevin Porter is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Smith. Then it's Alperen Şengün. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. To the right side. Houston moving the ball around. Smith the pass to Tate. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Nunn against Tate. Nunn passes to Gibson. Unable to get that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. Porter dishes to Smith. Porter kicks to Smith. Back to Porter. Smith outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Smith's got 9. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Porter against Wright. Down low and stolen by Şengün. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Porter against Wright. Porter passes to Tate. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Nunn. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. They get the rebound. And Wright kicks to Avdia. Kispert, the pass to Nunn. He gets that one. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the middle and stolen by Wright. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Gibson setting the pick for Wright. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Marjanovic checked in for Houston.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Porter, no luck. Washington leading now by 3. And here is Wright. And the pass to Avdia. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Wright, the pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Timeout called, the Rockets. checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Porter. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Green with the drive, and it's Green sliding it down.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Beal gets a wide open look. Porzingis high post. 21 points in the game. 6 to shoot. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Houston.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Green taking his time here.
Forcing the action down low. Green earning a trip to the strike. Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Morris against Green. Gafford, no one around him. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. And the Wizards lead by 5.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
And it's Green missing. Washington calls timeout.
Charge to Washington. Who wants a t-shirt? They are here, the one and only What City, Texas.
And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Washington Wizards. It's a 5-point game. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Here's Morris. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
The Wizards have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And so it's Washington in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the guards. Daniel Gafford is out there with Porzingis, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Porzingis. Nice ball movement by Washington. Kuzma passes to Porzingis. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. And Porzingis has got great instincts of when to dive and when to fade.
Şengün, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
It seemed like 2022 was all about showing up naysayers for Kyle Kuzma.
It did seem, Greg, like he came into his own a little bit, found his identity as a player. I think those challenges he got from the fans only made him better, really fired up the Kuz.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do is stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, nice effort there in tracking down the long rebound.
To the paint. And stolen by Kuzma. Martin against Beal. Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. It's to Porzingis. the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out of transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers and turned those opportunities into points.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards leading by 10. Morris passes to Beal. Morris kicks to Porzingis. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Misses for only the second time in 12 tries. Martin finds Tate. Poked loose and stolen by Kuzma. They break it out 5-on-3. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Rockets shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor. Hitting on all cylinders. Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. A shot by Tate with no one around. The Rockets with another miss.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Beal against Martin. Out to Porzingis. Launches it. Kept alive by Washington. Morris passes to Porzingis. Gafford with the ball. Şengün covering. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
To end the drought. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Porter's checked in for Tate. Washington leading now by 12. Beal from long range. And the rebound goes to Martin. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Şengün. Covered by Gafford. Smith for three. That one, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Beal taking his time here. It's stolen by Martin. Green with the ball. Now Beal defending. Smith the pass to Green. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. 21 points for Jalen Green.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Smith the pass to Şengün. Out to Smith. Deflects the pass. Porzingis with the steal.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Wizards.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Porzingis.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus. You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
Morris looking over the floor. Passes to Porzingis, and he uses the glass on the layup. Porzingis has got the lead up to 13 now for Washington.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside, Beal. Over in the quarter, Porzingis. No good. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
neither team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma, and it's Gafford in at the center spot.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The shot by Olynyk, no good. Now Morris. Porzingis with a screen on Sexton, and it's Morris penetrating. Off with the layup. Clarkson outside. Pass to Sexton. To the right side. Olynyk passes to Sexton. Screen by Olynyk. 5 on the clock. Sexton, that's good.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
For Utah, new ownership taking over in 2020. In addition to that group, NBA legend D-Wade. Great to see an ex-player get a piece of the pie.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Olynyk finds Clarkson. Olynyk with a screen on Beal. Clarkson outside. Back to Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Well, like D-Wade in Utah, Smith, do you think there'll be more former players getting some equity in teams?
B.A., absolutely. I think it'd be great for the game. That's one of the biggest pieces of the equality puzzle. Having more owners with different backgrounds and experiences.
Here's Clarkson following the bucket by the Wizards. Kuzma drives in. Pass to Gafford. The three is up. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. And Gafford with the block. And out of bounds, the Wizards will take it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Beal with it. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Kuzma. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by Markkanen.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Morris against Sexton. Markkanen inside. An easy 2 on the layup.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
Morris against Clarkson. Morris right side. Pass to Gafford. Back to Morris. Outside Porzingis. With the drive. Basket's good.
Porzingis just simplifies the game. I mean, I like how he just sees things in these situations.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And early in his career, Porzingis was a shot creator. You think he can get back to that, Grant?
You know, B.A., yeah. In Dallas, his role was more catch and shoot. So it'll be interesting to see in a different system how active a role KP can fill, especially going to work inside.
So it's Washington now, following the bucket by the Jazz. Morris passes to Porzingis. Second chance effort. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Clarkson. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter here. Inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Bradley Beal. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3. but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
Now here's Beal. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Porzingis up top. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Uses the glass on the layup.
Assist goes to Kristaps Porzingis.
9 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Markkanen, and the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And so it's Washington with it. 1 second left. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Wizards up by 2. After this break, we'll be back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you think about how the Wizards are doing here?
Well, things have gone the way they wanted here in the first period.
Sometimes you have a quarter where everything just goes according to plan. Superb start to this game for them.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at small forward. Morris against Sexton. It's deflected. To the inside. Here's Olynyk. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Attacking the heart of that defense. I like this from Olynyk. Not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Washington calls timeout. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
And Beal puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
A volume three-point shooter, Beal knows he has the green light to shoot threes whenever he wants.
The kick to Olynyk. Jacks up a three. And he stays with it. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Another shot. Crafty move. And Markkanen with the stop.
And with an excellent understanding of the game, Olynyk is able to find open teammates.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Inside. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Avdia, he's checked in for Washington.
Checking in for the Wizards, Denny Avdia.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And Markkanen with the stuff.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Shot from 12. Porzingis out to the wing. Pass to Morris. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
You see his link, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Outside Sexton. Here's Markkanen. And he makes it on the layup. Markkanen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Morris passes to Porzingis. Morris left side. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Porzingis. He's off on that one. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Morris outside. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Count it. Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
The Wizards with a lead. Morris outside. To the paint. Here's Gafford. Back to Morris. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes back up. And it's Gafford missing. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Markkanen. Rebound Washington. Now here's Porzingis. 30 seconds left in the first half of this game. It's stolen by Olynyk. And here's the fast break. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Now a timeout called by Washington.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gibson's checked in for Gafford. Kispert comes in for Porzingis. Nunn's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. Here's Wright. From deep. The Wizards with another miss. Pass to Dunn. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Wizards up by 4. And we've got more in. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, you got to like what Monte Morris has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And for the Wizards, they've got DeLon Wright. Taj Gibson is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Kispert, and it's Nunn in at the 2 guard. 4 on the clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Avdia. Not going to go that time. And Utah the other way now. There's the double with Wright. Pass to Dunn. That's tipped. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing grab.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out. You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And so in the game for Washington, they've got Kendrick Nunn. Kispert is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Taj Gibson, and it's Wright in at the point guard position.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Washington's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Nunn with it. Now guarded by Gay. To end the run. And no problem from Nunn as he finishes at the rim.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Pass to Abaji. There's a screen. Knocks it loose. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession. Six to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Yep, that one's good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Here's Abdia, defended by Gay. Pass to Nunn. Takes the 3. And it's Azubuike with the rebound.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
To the middle. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And it's a 5-point Utah lead.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
And the Wizards call time here. A new lineup here for Washington. For Washington, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And it's Morris penetrating. Pass to Gafford. And here's Dunn. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Now Beal. From downtown. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that gonna get them going.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Pass to Gay. To the paint. It's stolen by Kuzma. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Done with it. Here's Azubuike. He's guarded by Gafford. Unloads. Azubuike, no good. Washington trailing.
In recent years, we've seen the evolution of Rudy Gay. He's transitioned from a starter and a go-to scorer to an important option off the bench.
Morris passes to Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nice touch from Kyle there. Knows he can score from this area of the court.
Done right side. Pass to Gay. This one for 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Beal outside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Azubuike. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Give him 8 points now.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Morris outside. To the inside. Pass to Gafford. Back Back to Porzingis. He gets it off. Misses the three. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Jazz out in front. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Lauri Markkanen. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Colin Sexton. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Porzingis. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Utah leading. Now here's Clarkson. He takes it in, and he jams it home with authority.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Markkanen outside. Takes a 3. The rebound by the Wizards. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Kuzma from behind the arc. And another miss by Washington. And for Utah, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Markkanen outside. They set a pick. And he's going for the oop here.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Porzingis sets a screen. Pass to Gafford. Rebounded by the Jazz. Markkanen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Morris, he's checked in for Wright. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to his team. He said in the huddle, quote, "We are in this game. Keep fighting. We win this one if we all play with 100% effort," imploring his troops to stay aggressive. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
I mean, capable of playing either guard position, Beal is especially difficult to contain in pick and rolls.
Markkanen outside. Olynyk against Porzingis. Here's Markkanen over Kuzma. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. For Washington, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Pass to Beal. Porzingis sets a screen. Now Morris. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Porzingis misses.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Sexton against Beal. Here's Gafford. The kick out to Morris. Back to Gafford.
Good defense by Markkanen. Some scouts question that end of the floor, but he's been better than advertised.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Beal gets the bucket.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Clarkson against Beal. The kick to Olynyk. Launches it. Rebounded by Kuzma.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
46 seconds left in the fourth. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge and make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a lead.
Kyle Kuzma is trying to be more of a team player. Whether he's coming off the bench or starting, he's starting to accept his role. Unfortunate that he missed one, but he still hit a crucial point there to help get his team the lead.
To win the drought. Porzingis grabs the board. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Three-pointer, Beal. And another miss by Washington. On the wing, Clarkson, pounded by Beal. Clarkson passes to Markkanen. Pass to Clarkson. And so it's Washington who scrapes by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic...
story, D.A. Thanks. So the Rockets win the tip. Now here's Porter. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Now here is Smith, just 5 to shoot.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up. And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what. That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Green with authority.
That is a monster finish. So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. It's taken away by Smith. Over in the corner, Green. Smith kicks to Green. Back to Smith. The kick out to Porter. Shot clock at 6. The drop. Oh, my!
Nice finish. Well, Green can really move. He gets going downhill and slips right by the contact.
Here's Markkanen. Şengün with the rebound.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Porter passes to Şengün. Outside, Martin. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Finally, after all those plays, someone comes through for them.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
Oh, and slam it down!
Yeah, that...
Oh, did you see that?
I'm speechless.
Oh, man. Sexton against Porter. Sexton, the pass to Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Off target from three-point range.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Green. Oh, and he jams it right over Lauri Markkanen. Wow.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. For 3, Olynyk. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Martin against Markkanen. To the inside. Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
You got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years and this thing could be a standout.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, down low, plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide-open opportunity.
Martin kicks to Porter. Houston moving the ball around. On the wing, Porter inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
There's the screen to the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Outside, Martin. Porter inside. Defended by Sexton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton grabs the board.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Out left to the wing. Şengün covering.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that does it for the first quarter. Houston on top, up 8. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Rockets? And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. 8-point game. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Şengün with the bucket.
A sometimes underrated playmaker, Green showing good patience and vision.
Here's the 3. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter kicks to Şengün. Back to Porter. And the layup's good off the glass. Porter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Rockets.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
To the middle. Passes it to Markkanen. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. The shot will not fall. So Houston will take it the other way. Right side, Green. Outside, Martin. The 3. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Jazz trail by 12. Outside, Markkanen. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tate, he's checked in for Jalen Green. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And then Porter with the jam.
This young man is unreal. I mean, can you believe that? It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation. And he's not shy about going to the cup either.
Down low, Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Tate, the pass to Porter. Out to Smith. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG, Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range. So great bloodline.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Tate. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. the Rockets are in a full rebuild and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Clarkson outside. Outside for Sexton. The Jazz with another miss. Here's Houston now. They've got a 13-2 run going. To the paint, it's tipped. Here's Şengün. Outside, Porter. Drives to the hoop. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Tate. And Tate throws it down.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. Back to Olynyk. Fires from deep. Porter pulls it in. Houston leading by 21. Martin, the pass to Tate. And some nice passing there by Houston. The pass to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Porter. Out to Smith. Shoots the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Left side, Clarkson. Here's Olynyk, and so it's Houston holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up.
14, the Rockets, 36.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back, and now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor, because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
We've got Chris Dunn. And it's Azubuike in at the 5. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Gay dishes to Dunn. Kicks it out to Gay. It's stolen by Smith. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Tate, and Tate throws it down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Pass to Green. The feed to Martin. And finished off by Martin.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Gay passes to Dunn. Smith against Gay. 5 to shoot. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? living up to that second overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
And finished off by Kaminsky.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And it's Green slamming it down.
This is how special Green can be at times. When he's hot, he can be an incredible scorer.
The dish to Kaminsky. Smith outside. And it's blocked. Dunn up top. Tate covering. Gay inside. He's against Smith. Passes it to Dunn. He feeds it to Azubuike. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Tate. They kick it out to Green. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Tate. Out to the right wing. Dishes to Green. Driving to the basket. And it's Green with the jam.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Rockets have shot just one free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game.
And one of the weaker areas for this group. Only shot about 71% from the line a season ago.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Gay passes to Fontecchio. Over Kaminsky. It's taken away by Smith. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times, nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough luck.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play. Fontecchio passes to Azubuike. Here's Abaji. There's the pass to Fontecchio. 3-pointer. Here's Abaji. The Jazz with another miss. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-5 run. It's stolen by Green. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Azubuike. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Jazz shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. Passes it to Tate. Back to Green, and stolen by Gay. The Jazz shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Rudy Gay at the line for 2.
Rudy Gay hits them both.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games.
And so it's the Houston Rockets in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Rockets, they've got Smith. Green is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Frank Kaminsky.
Improving more and more off the dribble. Markkanen has a tremendous belief in that jumper.
Green against Sexton. Green taking his time here. The shot misses. And Utah the other way now. Clarkson right side. Kicks it to Olynyk. Markkanen against Kaminsky. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, nice pass by Markkanen. He knows it's better to give it up than force his own shot.
Pass to Smith. Outside, Green. Stolen by Markkanen. Over to the left wing. There's the three. Wow, drew the contact, and that three almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Martin, they kick it out to Green. Olynyk is covering. Şengün, no good. And here's Utah. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Here's Markkanen. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Down low. Here's Şengün.
As he's gotten older, we've seen KPJ become a willing passer.
Sexton, the pass to Markkanen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Markkanen can give you, Greg, a solid defensive effort at both the 3 and the 4.
And Kevin, many thought Markkanen was a defensive liability, but give him credit, worked hard to prove he wasn't. And while not a superb defender, he has become a plus defender for this team.
On offense, here are the Jazz. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Look at Porter going into attack mode, getting his shot and a trip to the line.
Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Utah's on defense, trailing by 19. Porter kicks to Green. Another miss by Houston. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. The pass to Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Now Markkanen. Olynyk sets a screen for Markkanen. Over Martin. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And once Markkanen flips the switch, it's fun to watch. Love seeing him be that aggressive.
And it's Green with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It's stolen by Martin. Here's Porter. He takes it in and finished off by Porter.
When he's going, KPJ is a deadly offensive player. Can beat you in so many ways, including off the bounce.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Rockets.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is under review.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay,
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Jazz trail by 15, and there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Fourth team foul.
59 seconds left in the fourth. Markkanen passes to Sexton. Jazz passing it around. Guarded by Porter. And he comes up with the deuce.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Olynyk. Outside for Sexton. Fades back. Uses the glass to drop it in.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Porter passes to Martin. Here's Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
You can tell Green is fearless on the floor, going right into the defender with his shot.
And he can't get the first one.
Jalen Green. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
Porter against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
And the tip goes to Houston. Here are the starters for Houston. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Pass to Green. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, misses the dunk. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. We saw him find his form, and he looks like a keeper.
Green doesn't go that time. Nice D from Gafford. And we're about a minute into the first. Morris for 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Here's Gafford. Oh, sweet move. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Porter, the pass to Şengün. Martin outside. Now here's Smith. Martin with a screen on Gafford. Here's Green. Back to Smith. Martin outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Green for 3. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Morris passes to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
Bradley Beal still got a little bit of the ups.
Martin with a screen on Porzingis. Back to Martin. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Washington has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
A top 5 pick back in 2015. The 7'3" Kristaps Porzingis ushered in a bit of a new era there. The rise of the 7-footer who could step out and drain 3.
Here's Green. It's rebounded by Morris.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Gafford against Şengün. Morris outside. Outside Porzingis. Shot clock at 3. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Well, since Porzingis was drafted, there have been a bunch of 7-foot shooters going in the first.
It's a good call, BA. You think about guys like Lowry, Markkanen. These guys feel like stretch it out a bit, get behind the three-point line and knock shots down. Porzingis opened up a new way to think about the offense from the 5 spot.
Green with the ball. Gafford picks him up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Wizards have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Morris. And it's blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
I mean, letting them...
And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times a coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter.
The previous play is under review.
Like an obvious mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge, no matter when it comes in the game.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston.
Now here's Morris. Tries it from the top of the key. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Despite these injury concerns over the past few years, you can't doubt the talent of Porzingis. I mean, this guy is capable of 20-point nights every time he steps out there on the floor. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Morris with it. Now Porter defending. Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Morris passes to Porzingis. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Porzingis has got 5 points.
Ready to shoot. Porzingis fires.
Pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Smith with it. Defended by Porzingis. Smith into the lane. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Rockets.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 21 seconds left in the opening quarter. Morris against Porter. Morris passes to Beal. Porter with the steal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And that one's good. Green.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards out in front, up 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Daniel Gafford. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Outside for Porter. And here's Tate outside. No good there. Now Washington takes it the other way.
Monte Morris is a nice second point guard to have on the roster. A very good scorer who contributes in a lot of other ways.
Pass to Martin. Back to Smith. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Smith's got 10.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
And with Monte Morris, he's been steady throughout his career.
Well, I'll tell you what, Washington did a good job picking up a stud like this. He shoots a high percentage, he takes care of the ball. He's someone that the coach is going to give a lot of responsibility to, and this team has needed a player like this for the past couple seasons.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Here's Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Tate.
And look at this summer, a 5-year extension for Bradley Beal. One of the richest contracts in NBA history, over $240 million.
Kispert's checked in for Washington.
Everyone knows that Bradley Beal is going to produce, but he plays with such great effort at both ends. He doesn't just kick his feet up when he's on defense.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Morris passes to Porzingis, and the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution for the Rockets.
On defense, the Rockets. They trail by 7, and the Wizards call time here. So for the Wizards, Kyle Kuzma, he's checked in for Kispert, and Goodwin is subbed in for Morris. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Goodwin. Fires from 14, and that one's good. And the Wizards lead by 9.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Gafford with a screen on Tate. Beal gets the bucket. Beal's got 11 points. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Porzingis with it, guarded by Smith. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. 1:44 left in the half. Smith with a screen on Kuzma. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Gafford with a screen on Green. Three-pointer. Beal. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance. So knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
Beal from outside. Drops in the 3. He's got 14.
And Bradley Beal making it look effortless right now.
Here's Green. He's got 6. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Over to the wing. 5 on the clock. Porzingis against Smith. The Rockets again can't hit for Washington. They've gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Now here's Kuzma, tightly guarded. Pass to Porzingis. Kuzma with a screen on Smith. And it's Porzingis penetrating.
That's some great awareness. The clock's running down. Porzingis with the presence of mind to know just how much time was left and beats the shot clock.
Green, the pass to Tatum. It could go. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Washington Wizards up by a healthy 8. We've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Houston 5 right now. Jayshawn Tate out there with Green. Then it's Smith, and it's Garuba in at the 5 spot. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Green's got 8.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Beal outside. Inside. Here's Gibson. That one falls. Coming off Beal's feed. and the Wizards lead by 10.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation.
Oh, my goodness.
Big finish right there.
Awesome. Now, that's how you rock the rim. Give him the 2 points and add a little style there as well.
Ridiculous. And here's Gibson. Now here's Porzingis. Gibson drives. And that one's good. Porzingis. 11 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Beal against Green. Beal outside. Fires from deep. Here's Porzingis. Deflected. Green against Beal. Pulls it from the corner. Here's Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Second personal foul. First team.
Free throw drops for Beal. A big group substitution here for Washington. Avdia, he's checked in for Porzingis. Kispert comes in for Kuzma. Nunn's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Goodwin. And a change for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in. Pass to Gibson. Driving in. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Got to keep Taj out of the post. How many of those have we seen?
Green up top, pounded by Wright. That shot is off.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Kispert. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
The Wizards had to deal with a lot of changes last year, not just in terms of their roster, but also bringing in a new coach.
And, you know, in Washington, you have to think it takes more than one season for a new coach to get acclimated.
That's for sure, B.A., but now you're talking about Bradley Beal not being there for the entire year, so these guys just having time together and trying to figure out where their roles end up settling. It's really important for these guys to have those relationships built early on for them to have success this season.
Green. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall. Wright's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Will it go? The putback. Washington has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Hey, here's none for three. Pass to Avdia. The three ball. That shot off. The Rockets have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Tate passes to Şengün. Tate. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Oh, stolen by Tate. All alone. And he comes up with a bucket. Tate's got 6. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Right outside. 24 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gibson. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And When you can't leave the basket unprotected, bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Green for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Wizards out in front, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring... And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And for the Rockets, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. They've got DeLon Wright. Taj Gibson is out there with Avdia. Then it's Kispert, and it's Nunn in a shooting guard. That's the group for Washington right now. The drive by Porter. Banked it in off the glass. Porter's got his first bucket in this one.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Porzingis with a screen on Porter. Porter against Morris. Pass to Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Here's Porter. The rebound by the Wizards. Morris has got 4 rebounds now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
He is the story for them offensively and a big reason why they're ahead.
Porter against Morris. Porter in the post. He's off on the layup. Washington has gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Kuzma up top. He's guarded by Porter. For Houston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Here's Martin. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one's on Monte Morris. First free throw is good.
Shooting for Houston.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. About a minute and a half into the 4th now. The Wizards have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Porzingis with a screen on Tate. Here's Beal. Drills the elbow jumper. Beal's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Beal can make those kind of shots, that time mid-range.
Here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Houston.
Porter hits them both. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Beal right side. And it's in there. Beal's got 26.
Oh, Beal, so smooth.
Well, the Rockets shooting just 42% so far in the game. From the arc. The shot off that time.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Porter in the post, guarded by Morris. They grab their own miss.
Okay, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And Beal launches from deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Here's Porter. Tries again. And Gafford with the block. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the 4th. Kuzma. And And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
And look at the ups on Kyle Kuzma.
Porter against Morris. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Here's Martin.
Kuzma knowing his body well and using it.
And a missed layup. Beal outside. Shoots over Tate. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Beal's got 28 points for the game.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Porter's shot is off.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising.
Oh, man.
Oh!
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Bradley Beal.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Here's Porter. Here's Şengün. And again, another missed shot.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Buries it from three. Beal's got 33 points.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
To the left side wing. Just 5 on the clock. Tate's shot is off. Here's Kuzma. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.
Can't wait to get some NBA action going.
Here we go.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Sexton. Gafford inside. He's guarded by Markkanen. Gafford misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Of course, last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles. It's not just the decision-making, it's the ability to put the pass where it needs to be, when it needs to be there. Mr. Markkanen, well done, sir.
The shot by Beal, no good. Covered by Morris. Inside. And he jams it with authority.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Sexton against Beal. Clock at 6. Porzingis passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And it's Sexton penetrating. Here's Markkanen. Banked in off the glass.
Well, a nice job by Colin Sexton to find the open man. You want to see court awareness from the young gun.
Beal against Sexton. And Beal kicks to Porzingis. Shoots a fader. That shot missing. The Jazz go the other way with it. Right side, Markkanen. Out to Clarkson. Olynyk dishes to Clarkson. For the 3. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. From deep. Porzingis passes to Beal. Out to Porzingis. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound.
Well, that's what you call winning basketball by Bradley Beal. Gets an extra possession for his team. Nicely done.
Markkanen a screen on Morris. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Porzingis with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Clarkson against Porzingis. 1:37 left in the first quarter of the game. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Add that to the repertoire of moves on the interior. KP doing work.
The subject of trade rumors year after year. Beal has the skill set every team is looking for.
Well, he's elite at scoring the basketball, and he understands when and how to create for the players around him. There's only a handful of guys in this league who can do what he does with his level of consistency.
Sexton the pass to Clarkson. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, this guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
A 3 from Morris. Stolen. 58 seconds left to play here in the first. Sexton attacking. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. Inside. He's against Olynyk.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
Clarkson for 3. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 6.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
Screened by Porzingis. To the middle, stolen by Clarkson. Markkanen inside the line. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Here's Markkanen, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Jazz lead by 4. They'll be back shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating... Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Second chance shot. That one falls.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
The three-pointer, no good. Utah leading by 4. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That'll be his second foul of the game. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Markkanen. Gafford with the ball. Now defended by Markkanen. Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Here's Sexton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Sexton's got his first basket.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Porzingis sets the pick for Beal. Out to Porzingis. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Morris against Clarkson. Porzingis with a screen on Clarkson. Back to Morris. It's tipped.
I think this is the next step for Markkanen, right? The ability to improve your defense and become a real factor. Send it back.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Screen by Olynyk. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Morris against Clarkson. Morris passes to Gafford. Beal deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Going inside, and he banks in the layup.
Well, this is what you want, right? Bradley Beal coming off the screen with purpose.
Jazz leading by 5. Clarkson on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Here's Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Morris kicks to Gafford. Olynyk against Kuzma. Outside, Porzingis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Right, he's checked in for the Wizards.
Into the lineup for your Wizards, DeLon Wright.
Utah with the ball. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Utah moving it around. Takes a three. Rebound by the Wizards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Right outside. Outside, Porzingis. The Wizards with another miss. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Here's Markkanen. Clarkson against Porzingis. Back to Markkanen. Clarkson up top. He's got 5. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Clarkson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. Here's Porzingis. The layup off target. Now here's Markkanen. He's got 6.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And here's none. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Wizards shooting their first free throws of this. And the first one at the line is good. And so Nunn nails both of them. Here's Dunn. Here he goes. And so it's Utah heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in the
27.
We've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Jazz leading by 7. They've got Taj Gibson. Wright is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then there's Kispert. And it's Avdia in at the 4 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
Avdia, the pass to Wright. This one for 3. The rebound by the Jazz.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Dunn dishes to Gay.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for Hoops Town.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses.
And when Gay is locked in, he's special. An efficient scorer who can effortlessly take over games. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
A lot of talent indeed. And Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Kispert kicks to Wright. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Right, if you're DeLon Wright, you've got to be willing to set your teammates up. What a pass, on time, on target.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Here's Avdia. Offline with his 3. Jazz leading by 8. Fontecchio. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Gay. And a first time out of the game called for Utah. Here's Gay, and finished off by Gay.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
None with it. Avdia with a screen for right wing. Now, here's Avdia. Dunn covering. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. That's good from Gay on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
Fontecchio guarded by Wright, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket for Morris. And Utah turns it over again. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Out to Porzingis. Dishes it to Morris. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. And the foul on Daniel Gafford. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
To the inside, Azubuike kicks it out to Gay. Pass to Agbaji. He dishes it to Azubuike. And the rejection by Gafford. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Kuzma with it. Now guarded by Dunn. Kuzma passes to Morris. Beyond the arc. Inside. Porzingis finds Morris. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
50 seconds left to play in the third. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Morris passes to Porzingis. Fontecchio fires the 3. Kept alive. Azubuike fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Agbaji's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Porzingis. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Now Gafford with 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, tremendous job by Markkanen defensively. Use your size.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Jazz. They lead by 13. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. We've got Olynyk. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Wizards trail by 11. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Plays it up and banks it in.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
That's a 2 from Sexton. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
What a great play. Totally schooled the defender on that one.
Morris inside. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Gafford. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
And the layup is good. And the Jazz lead by 11.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
There's Beal with the 3. Sinks the triple.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Here's Clarkson. The feed now to Olynyk. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 5. Over to the wing. Olynyk dishes to Clarkson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Sexton against Beal. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Takes the 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think for Kristaps Porzingis, we know unequivocally the talent, the shooting, the shot blocking, everything is there for him to impact the game. The key is just stay healthy. You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Outside, Markkanen takes it inside. Clarkson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's the screen. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Tries it from 19. Markkanen can't get it to go.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Out to Porzingis. Outside, Beal.
Bradley Beal. First personal foul.
And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Jazz. Clarkson passes to Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Olynyk sets a screen for Clarkson. Lets the 3 fly. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. For the screen on Sexton. Beal, the pass to Gafford. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
To the paint. Guarded by Porzingis. And the basket by Olynyk. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And this is why they call on Olynyk here. A talented scorer, dependable in big moments.
Beal against Sexton. Outside, Beal. Down low. Here's Porzingis. In the corner, it's Gafford. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
They get it back. And Sexton has it in the corner. Markkanen against Kuzma. Second shot opportunity. It's in!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Outside, Beal from the wing. So we see the Jazz get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And